If your core has ever felt like it's not just there when you need it, like you're going through the motions but nothing actually connecting, that's exactly what today is about. We're going to teach your body what stability actually feels like from the inside out. Grab a resistant band, scarf or towel, and let's begin. I'm going to use the band for this class, so you can either use a scarf or a band, whatever is available to you. We're going to start the class with some standing exercises, and then we move on to the mat for the rest of the class. Okay, as you're ready, let's get started. So just go ahead and recap our breath engagement, our breath pattern, and our abdominal engagement with the band. So let's go ahead, bring the band wrapping around the lower part of the rib cage, and then cross the band in front abdominal like so. And I want you to just reach the arm long, gently pulling down on the scarf. Okay, standing, feet parallel, spine nice and tall here. And as you're ready, we breathe into the lower rib cage here. And then as you exhale, we're going to straight away deliberately draw up the lower abdominal. And then we're going to go through this sling of lower abdominal up into the belly button and allow the belly to pull away from the band. We in-breath. Exhale. We draw up, upward, 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 inward. And again, in-breath. Exhaling. Draw the abdominal away from your band. On the exhalation, 2 more. In-breath. Exhale. 1 more. In-breath. And exhale. We draw up, and draw in. Now we hold this abdominal, going to our Pilates breathing here, keeping the tension in the abdominal as we inhale. And as we exhale, we draw a little deeper away from the band. In-breath. Keeping the abdominal active. Exhale. 2 more. In-breath. Exhale. Last one. In-breath. All right, now I want you to hold on to the abdominal connection. Now we're going to add on into our standing footwork here. So we in-breath as we bend the knees. Now as we exhale, we zip up here. Inhale, holding on to the abdominal tension. Exhale. In-breath. And inhale down. 5 more. So here the band makes you feel like you're wearing this nice tight corset as you do this exercise. So we're holding on to the pressure of the abdominal on the inhalation. And exhalation, you can even assist yourself to pull a little deeper or pull a little tighter with your scarf or with your band. 1 more. Now inhale down and stay here. Now hold that. On the exhalation, lift both heels up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Inhale, lower. This is still active all the time. We breathe in here. We exhale, pulling in. We breathe, inhale here. Exhale, pulling in. 5 more. 4. 3, 2, 1. And now exhale to lift up, holding onto your center. Now as you exhale, lift your left leg up. Find that balance, and then we lower. Again. So making sure that the pelvis stays nice, stable, and control in the leg lift as the abdominal is still active. 5 more. So avoid sinking on your supporting leg. 2 more. 1 last. We'll switch, transfer, and lift up. Exhale. Good work. Hold the center in. 3, 2, 1. Well done. All right, and release. Now let's go down onto the mat. We're going to do some more supine exercises. So keep the bend or your scarf on. All right, so go find your supine position, feet in line, heel in line with the sit bone, and then still have the band or your scarf wrapped around your center. So lengthen this arm long from here. Let's practice that breath again. So we're going to go straight to your Pilates breathing. So we inhale, breathe into your lower rib cage. As you exhale, the pelvic fold lift up, the lower abdominal draw in, the waist wrap in. You pull the belly away from your band or your scarf without rocking the pelvis. In breath. Exhale. In breath. So as you breathe out, there is a sensation of hollowing, a sensation of kind of, I don't want to say it, but it's kind of like sinking without collapsing in the spine. Let's go one more time here. Now keep that abdominal active. Keep it very active. Now transfer your weight onto your right foot. Now here, on your breath out, tiptoe the left foot without any shift of the weight, of the pelvis placement, and would lift that left leg up to tabletop, deepening the belly in, lower down. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Lift, inhale, lower. And lower. Let's go one more and stay. Now keep that knee over your hip. I want you to keep pulling with the left hand. Now here, give your right hand press against the inside of your left thigh. As you exhale, I want you to press against your leg. Now at the same time, the left arm is pulling the scarf away, allowing you to give that tactile cue of engagement of the right rib cage to your left pelvis and vice versa. So that's your oblique connection. Inhale, release. Exhale, press, and gently pull the band away or the scarf. Inhale. Exhale, press, and pull the scarf away. Inhale. So what we're practicing here is your cross connection of your right external oblique with the left internal obliques. So upper abdominal and left abdominal. One more. And release the foot down, and then bring your hand back onto the binder. And now here, breathe in. Exhale, abdominal. Drawing in and up, and then let's take the other leg up, tabletop, knee over your hip, and lower from the hip. Exhale, and lower. So keeping the abdominal active all the time. As you lift the leg up, as you lower the leg down, the belly should be sinking away from your bend. The movement of the hinging in the hip joint should be nice and smooth here. 2 more. Last one. Let's stay up here. Release your left hand. Press against, around on the inside. Forward inside of your right thigh. And as you exhale, press down. As you pull away the right band, inhale, release. Exhale, press the left hand. Pull away. Inhale, release. Exhale. And so we are practicing the engagement of your upper left abdominal with your lower right abdominal. So upper external oblique and lower internal oblique. Pushing, pressing. All right, pressing and pulling away with the arm. And last one. Beautiful. Release the foot. Bring your hand back onto the binder. All right, now I want you now focus on the upper abdominal. So right rib cage and left rib cage, drawing them through the belly button. So let your band or the scarf assist you. And this movement is going to assist you to come up into your chest lift. So here we are. Breath in. As you exhale, think about the ribs on both sides funneling into the lower abdominal towards the belly button. And that will take your chest to come up. So breathe in. Exhale, funnel the ribs down. And then as that comes down, the chest should be assisted up. You can take the arms long. Inhale, breathe into the ribs. The belly should stay in. Exhale, come down. Again, in breath. Rib cage sinking, funnel down to your belly button. And that will assist you as you pull, pull, pull the band. The belly stays in on the inhalation. We stay up. Exhalation, we come down. Again, breath in. Exhale. Ribs, belly button, pull away. Now I want you to really look at your abdominal here. There shouldn't be any pushing up or bouncing up action in the belly, but rather stay sinking away from the band. And come down. Again, breath in. Exhale. Ribs, belly button, reach. Inhale, breathe into the back. Exhale, back down. One more. In breath. Exhale. Ribs to the belly button. Reach the arm, pull away. In breath. Exhale. And back down. Okay, now let's move the band to the lower pelvis. We're going to work on the lower abdominal and then cross the band diagonally upward. All right, and now pull the two end elbows wide. Okay, now we're going to work on the lower activation to then take the pelvis into a posterior tilt or flexion. So we're thinking as you breathe out, the pelvic floor, the lower rectus abdominis here, the internal oblique funneling, sinking into the belly button. You feel that hollowing, and that will take you into this movement, which is called a posterior tilt or a lumbar flexion. Let's give it a go. All right, breath in. So breathe into the rib cage. Exhale, drawing up the pelvic floor. And I want you to funnel the lower internal obliques, pulling. You can give your hand a little assistance. Pull and funnel into the belly button and take that into flexion. And now release back. In breath. Exhale. Lower abs pulling into the rib cage. Similar concept as when we did our chest lift, but that was the upper abdominal funnel into the belly button and release. Again, breath in. Exhale. Lower abdominal upward and crossway into the belly button. and then release. So the assistant of the band should be able to guide you to go into a deeper connection, a deeper contraction, and understanding of that lower abdominal. One last. Pulling, flex, and inhale, release. Good job. All right. Now you can let go of the band, come up onto your forearm in side position like so. We're going to bring the elbow underneath the shoulder, the forearm right in front of it, the feet in line with the pelvis, the knees tucked in this way. All right, so remembering the sensation of the ribs and the cross band in front of you. Right, we'll breathe in here. Let's apply that abdominal and neck connection. And then press down in the arm as you lift. So this abdominal is actively pulling and wrapping you as you come up and then lower. Breath in. Exhale. Cross. Lift. And lower. Again. Exhale. Lift and lower. One more. Exhale. Lift and stay. You can bring the top arm here. Now hold on. Extend the top leg. Stay there. Hold on. And now here we're going to pull that belly a little bit more. Can we lift? Tiny lift. Lift. Keep this active. Keep pulling away from the imaginary band you have in front of you. And 5 more with the legs. 4 with the legs. We cannot push the belly out. It stays into the space of the back. And 2 more. And 1 more. Bring the leg in. Coming down. Good job. All right, let's go to the other side. Same thing. Same thing. Forearm, elbow, shoulder in line, knee, bend, feet in line. Firstly, we're going to feel the band wrapping in front of your body here, around your center. And then regulate the breathing. Drawing the abdominal. And that will secure you, giving you stability to come up. We lower. Exhaling. We lower. Exhaling. So I am staying away, pulling away from that imaginary cross section of the band as I lift myself up. Let's go one more time. We stay. Hand can go here and then extend, extend. All right, keep pulling away from the imaginary band. We lift up. We lift up. Deep stability here. You don't have to lift high, but I just want you to lift away from the floor and stay connected here. 5, 4, 3, 2. Beautiful work. Bring it in. Perfect. All right, come onto our quadruped position here. Align the shoulder and the hand, the wrist, the knee and the hip. Open broad wide on the scapula, the shoulder blade. And we breathe in. And let's organize our center. We zip up. We wrap crossway. We wrap through our center. Everything is pulling away from the gravity. Let's go ahead and slide the right leg long without disturbing the center. And then slide the opposite left arm long. Now what you need to think is now the right rib cage and then the left pelvis. Right, think about those oblique slings wrapping to the center, helping you to stabilize as you lift the opposite arm and leg up. and lower. Exhale and lower. So we're thinking right rib cage, left pelvis, cross lateral way, feeling the band pulling into the center as you lift the opposite arm away from the center. Last two. Last one. And I'm bringing the arm and the leg in. So ready, the center. Now we've got the opposite leg, the left leg reaching out, the right arm reaching out. Now concentrate on the left rib cage and the right pelvis connection through the belly. And then as you exhale, lifting the opposite arm and leg away. So find deep connection, deep stability as you free up the opposite joint to move forward. Let's go one more for a bonus. Lift. And then bring the arm and the leg in. Very good. Tuck the toes under. We're going to do our quadruped kneeling plank just to finish this class. So here, thinking the cross lateral ribs, hips, ribs, hips, funneling to the center, wrapping around your center to stabilize your abdominal and this core area. Okay, so tuck the toes under, breath in. As you exhale, funneling the abdominal into your belly button. Ready, float the knee without pushing the belly out. And then we stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Make the connection deeper and deeper and deeper, keeping the spine long. 3, 2, 1, and we'll lower. We're going to add on to that. We're going to step the leg out, out, and in, in. So we go breath in, abdominal, floating the knee, and a slight step out with the right, slight step out with the left, right foot in, left foot in, out, left, out, right in, left in, out, out, inhale, inhale, exhale, out, out, inhale, leg in, in. It doesn't have to be big, make it small, but I really want you to keep that connection in the center. 3 more. 2. Last. Good, and lower. Good job. Last one. Breath in. Exhale. Abdominal ready. Lift the knee away. Now here, sit the pelvis back. And then bring it over your hands and knee. And pelvis back. So I want you to, again, engage the abdominal. Think about the pelvis leading you and not the shoulder pushing you. Pelvis lead and then over. One more. And then over, stay, lift the pelvis high, adjust if you need, lower the heels down, keep the spine long, neck long into our up stretch here, and enjoy the stretch. We breathe in, exhale, breathe in, sending the pelvis long out to the sky, keeping the arms in the armpit girdle. Allow the neck to grow long and tall away from the shoulders. And then breath in. One more breath in. And then from here, go ahead and walk your feet to your hand. Walk it, walk it, walk it. And then just guide yourself to roll up. Keep the knees bent, roll up, roll up, roll up, and come up, standing tall. All right, thank you. Thank you for moving with me today. I hope you have a better understanding about the core connection from this class, and then you can apply it a little deeper into the practice.